Now, what are you gonna do?
Because limits, like fears, are often just an illusion.
Hey guys, it's Volkswagen and
Mintar6.
Mintar6 here. And when I'm not busy sitting up in my igloo in Canada, reading books on hockey rules and practicing the art of self-massage, I'm busy listening to those three cunts from TeamMotoVlogUK. And you know what? Those guys can club my baby seal any day.
Oh, don't go on Twitter. I'm not looking at your shit on Twitter, man.
Correct.
Every time.
How many times do you think I'll put you off?
Ah, there we go. That's what I wanted.
There you go, done. Sound. Are we taking you off of Twitch tonight then?
Nah, dude, Fridays. Wednesdays and Fridays is fine. Excuse me.
Beautiful.
That's going to happen a lot, man. I'm not going to lie.
Right, okay. Shall we just start this now?
How do we see what people are saying if there are people that want to say shit to us?
Right, okay. These questions and answers.
Oh, click on the Q&A thing. Okay.
Yeah. So, they've got that, and they've got an applause button.
Applause.
Yeah, so I don't know what'll happen.
Good God. Is there a toss me off button as well?
If anyone's watching, click the applause button and I want to know what it does.
Yeah, do it. Alright, let's
we've
tweak
got one
this
viewer.
thing. One viewer, fuck yeah.
One
It's
viewer.
probably my mum. It's not
Yeah,
my
she
mum.
says hello.
Oh shit.
Right, okay. Adam, what are you doing?
Yeah,
Get
where's
back
he
to the
gone?
seat, we're about to go. Right. Right, guys. There we are. Right, we've got 3 viewers now. Right, it's
Yeah,
actually
buddy.
working, so... Guys, if you can
Rocking it.
hear us,
Yeah.
you want to press that applause button?
Hey?
Oh. An applause button.
Nobody there.
Questions. Right, okay,
There we
I'm
go.
just gonna...
Can we ask questions ourselves? Fuck it, I'm doing that.
Right. Right, okay, I'm gonna make a start. We've got an agenda to get through, so... Okay, so welcome to our very first live podcast. And this is for September 2015. Myself, Van 13. We've got 6 Mifty.
Hello.
And Adam from TMVUK.
Hello.
And we've got joining us. We've got, in fact, guys, introduce yourselves. Pom, do you want to go first?
Yeah, I'm Pom Down in Under. At the minute, I'm based in the UK, moving to Australia.
You
Down
lucky
on,
bastard.
going to the Gold Coast. So my channel will be me moving over there and showing you all the mountains and finding some new bikes and stuff like that.
Fuck yeah.
Hopefully some off-roading as well.
Good stuff.
No kangaroo wrestling, none of that shit?
I might fuck one, but I don't know about it.
I'm Smo, by the way. Welcome. Welcome. I'm here to offend every single one of you. It's going to be great.
That's right, you get it back anyway.
Excellent. I just stopped picking on my balls.
6, by the way, why have we got 2 6s on here?
I don't know.
Yeah, that is weird.
I'm just everywhere, motherfuckers. I'm just everywhere.
Freaking me out.
Remember that thing in Fantasia when he tried chopping those brooms and they came back more and more and more? I'm like that.
Just like a broom. Mm.
Yeah. Not as useful as.
I might just shove you up my arse and mop the floor.
Right. Anyway, someone's asked already what button.
There you go.
I don't know. It's up your ass 3 inches in on the left, buddy. Press that. Press that a lot.
What bloody button?
There should be a. But anyway, look,
The
I'm
G
going
button.
to come out about the applause button. You know how to ask questions. It's on the side. We'll answer them as we go through. Otherwise, we'll just try and glide through this agenda as much as we can.
Mm-hmm.
Right. Okay, so that's who's on tonight.
Bonkers. I love you too, Carl.
Well, we're just going to watch it all night. What the? Look,
Come on,
anyway.
man, get on then, host.
Right, okay,
Then.
so topics that we're going to try and cover this week as best as we can is meetups. The whole Goat Father and our motor drama.
Uh-oh.
So we've got to be careful with that one.
Lines in the fucking sand are going to be drawn here.
and coming up with topics, because everybody's always asking, how do I come up with new topics? What do I do? What do I... So we'll cover those as best as possible, and I'm sure there's other things that'll pop up as we go along. Thanks, Carl. That's lovely. Right, okay. So we'll start with the topics. In fact, we'll start with our... Sorry, I'll keep doing this. I'll keep jumping backwards and forwards. So our last podcast update stats, we had 534, I think that was from yesterday. So that's all our views altogether, which isn't really a great amount, but it's getting there.
Starting, man, just starting.
Got to start somewhere, mate.
Exactly.
Oh, and fuck you, Haribo, you cunt.
59 subs, and we've had 23 audio downloads. Now, I'll apologise now, I've not done the audio one to put out for you to be able to listen to whenever you want. That will get done before this one goes out. But considering all we have to do with this is just put the little front at the beginning and at the end, and put the little just little bits of video in between, and not much for us to do, and we'll just put it out as full.
Yeah.
Sweet.
Hopefully, so that should free me up for quite a bit. Otherwise, it takes me about 2 to 3 weeks to actually get all of them out, and it's an absolute nightmare.
Tell me about it, man.
So there we are. Anything new from the website or app, Adam?
Yeah, we might have just lost the app.
What?
Okay.
It's going well.
No, there's nothing new at the moment.
Right, okay.
Adam's containing his fucking seething rage right there, I can tell.
You see,
We might have just lost it, all of it.
if anybody's watching and don't realise what we're on about with this app, but we've got Adam's got this app that for motovloggers, and we're looking to put it live at some point. And each time we ask Adam, each time we've asked him about it, it's so cloak and dagger that we can never seem to get out of him.
So what does the app do? What's it for?
Alright, you can arrange meetups on it. It's a very...
Awesome, it's a rate tool. I love it. I need one of those.
It makes it a lot easier. There's a random YouTube or motovlog generator. There's
I like that.
leaderboard.
A leaderboard.
Yes.
Who's on top of that? Baron.
No. You vote for you get one vote per day that you log in, and then you vote for your favourite motovlogger.
That's cool, I like that.
So it kind of evens out the board a little bit, hopefully.
Yeah, do that, man. That sounds cool.
I think I need a load of new phones then. You vote for myself.
Yeah, you
burner
can vote for
phones.
yourself as well.
So looking at this as well, I know there's a little bit of testing going on at the moment, or trying to, for the beta testing.
Yeah.
We've got a few. You've managed to get a few involved, yeah?
Yeah, got a few involved.
Me.
Rumble might be involved, or he said he wanted to be involved.
Yeah, Crumble says he'll have a look at it and have a play about with it.
I love that guy.
Suppose he's interested.
What about you, Smo? Put you on spot.
Yeah, go for it, mate. I'll do it.
Yeah.
Testing's what I do for a living.
There you go. That's ideal. What phone have you got at the moment?
LG G4.
Forget it.
Oh, you dicks. You Android racists.
Yeah, so there you go. That's a podcast. That's a podcast. I always say this each time. It's not. It's the app. It's not a podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah. It just seemed really, really good when it eventually. And you say you've actually. Do you think the developers lost it now?
About 15 minutes ago, he said he might have lost it, and I haven't heard from him since.
What do you mean by lost it? Like deleted the source code or some shit?
Like he was he was uploading it and it crashed, and now we can't find it.
Marvelous. Fuck yeah, that's great.
Months and months of work.
That's great.
Do you not do a backup or anything like that?
He's hoping that it automatically backed up. He's trying to find it.
Hoping.
Yeah.
Dolphin.
Okay. Right, okay, well, let's start.
Invite him here so we can just give him shit.
Yeah.
Let's just start on the topics anyway, and I'm sure we'll cover this next time, and everybody will have it, and it'll be fantastic, and be wonderful, and it hasn't been lost, and it'll all work perfectly fine. And Small will have a new rape tool.
I don't need a new one, it's just
one.
every little helps.
He's got one already.
Oh yeah, I've
Several.
got a great grip, dude.
Right, okay. So I'm going to start with the big topic that's happened this month, which is probably a taboo subject to talk about, but we're going to talk about it anyway. And this is the issue that happened between our moto and the goat father. Now, if people don't know about this, this is goat father's been doing something for quite some time now, including podcasts and including YouTube videos and stuff like that. And it's called what's it called again? Forgot.
Moto Talk.
Moto Talk. Oh, it's just that we're live and we've got 11 viewers.
Can I just interject to say, Carl, fight me. Fight me, bro. I'll wrestle you in a paddling pool.
I was going to say you look like the white version of Craig David.
Thanks, dude. I've been called worse. That's cool.
Right. Okay. Okay. I'm dying to know what this applause button sounds like, though.
Well, no
Because we can't hear it.
No one gives a shit. No one likes us. That's it.
Right. Okay. So anyway, we're going to get distracted again and looking at all these questions and stuff. Yeah. So what's happened is GoFab's been doing this for quite some time now, and people are quite involved with this. And they'll ask questions and they'll go out and respond to them. They'll do a YouTube video or they'll do a podcast and discuss things. And it's gone pretty quite well. And what seems to have happened just recently with Walterific and the other guys from the Our Moto, with their starting doing their podcast, they've named it the same thing as Godfather. So at first we saw, I think people watched these two independently, and I think people have mentioned it to Godfather. Godfather knew about it, and it just suddenly kicked off. He did a video which basically just said, "I know what you've stolen, and I know it's mine, and I've been doing this for ages," and it suddenly went into Armageddon on Twitter between all motovloggers, and there was a disconnection between different levels, and it was just madness. It was crazy, absolutely crazy.
World, eh?
You're sorry?
The only drama in the motovlogging world. Everyone's friendly.
Yeah. But it only happened for one day, and then it just disappeared, and it was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think the guy needs to grow up, to be honest. I mean, yeah, okay. It's hard to know without knowing the details fully, and he claims that Chase and everybody else knew who he was and knew that he called it that in the first place. But so what, man? Fuck me. Who cares? They called it the same as you. I mean, what do you expect? You're in their shadow anyway. They're not necessarily going out of their way to be dicks to you. IMO, it falls under the same vein as not being able to reply to certain people's comments or emails and shit. They're not being dicks. There's just so much going on for them. Who cares? Who cares if they called it the same thing? If RJ threw a shitty fit every time someone called a video daily observations, he'd be having a seizure and dying. Just, who gives a shit? Fuck me. We're all adults here, man. Who cares? Oh, they called it the same thing as you. Boo-hoo, man. It's the internet. Fuck. But that's just my 2 pence.
There's a guy up in Manchester who does exactly the same thing as RJ.
Yeah, he does.
Exactly the same. He's got a Husqvarna. He does exactly the same thing, but he doesn't kick off about it. I mean, so what if he did? What's he gonna do, really? Hunt him down?
Exactly. Imitation's the sincerest form of flattery. Be grateful, man.
It's interesting. I find it really interesting. To be honest, I couldn't give two craps what happens. I mean, for me, with people, it's not so much stealing people's ideas, because we all do the same. Like
the same fucking thing. We ride around and talk shit.
This is it.
Exactly.
I mean, what we do is nothing amazing. We just get on a bike and we just go ride, or we just do stuff like this, and that's it.
He could have definitely gone about it a different way. He could have just private chatted him and just say, look, you're a prick. Change the name of it a little bit. Go talk moto or something like that, you know what I mean?
But saying that, if it's a case that he's never going to see your Twitter message or your email, or, because we've got so many coming in, how's he going to get a response? He might have done it time and time again, and he's probably just not seen it,
You'll never
or
know.
he's blanked it, or whatever's happened for him to get to that point, to put that video out to say, fuck you.
Well, I watched his response video, and he started saying, I know Walter never watches any vlogs and stuff like that, but that's got to be bollocks, because then he wouldn't know Chase on Two Wheels and stuff like that, would he? He wouldn't know any other vlogger. So,
You've got to think how many notifications these guys get as well. I mean, the Yummy R6 has just gone into like #1 with like over 400,000 subscribers.
Holy shit, really?
Notifications he's getting, or must get, it's got to be mental. Absolutely mental.
That's something for your app. Is he actually a leaderboard anywhere that says this is where people are?
no, you just have to look, didn't you, to see who's got the most subs.
Yeah.
I
Well,
thought
he said he messaged Jake the Garden Snake and said, "Hey, I'm #1 now." And Jake went, "Oh, that's alright, cool." Who gives a fuck though?
Yeah, I agree. Who gives a shit, man? Well, good for you.
I mean, you look at it here. I mean, we're all at different levels. In fact, Adam's got no, but
Yeah, Adam's got.
I've got 3 actually.
Have you got 3
You've got
subs?
what?
You don't have anything out.
0 videos, 3 subs.
Oh, nice.
That's impressive.
Yeah.
But yeah, well, so we can talk about this forever. But yeah, it's a. I think people are just going to have different takes on this, and I'm just wondering if what people think out there. Guys, if anybody wants to put their comments in there, in the questions and answers, tell us what you think about the drama that kicked off.
Live and let live, man. Holy shit. I mean, really? Life's too short for more drama. Holy shit. Everybody knows what it's like. You go to work, you have a shit time, you come home in a mood, and then you do what you can to make yourself happy again. The last thing you need is shit on the internet going south as well.
So there's 2 ways of looking at it as well. Goatfather might have done it so he gets more views and more subscribers, but then he could have shot himself in the arse and lost all these because they're following the other lot. So, I don't know what they've done it for.
About 100 subscribers.
Yeah, it's not really.
Yeah, you've got to be
much of
careful.
a hit.
If you want to wage a war against one of the big guys, expect their army to fall on you hard, even if they don't condone them doing it or not. It's going to happen because the fans
they
are going to
went
come down.
after him. They proper went after him. Yeah.
Oh yeah, because all the big ones all stick together, don't they?
Well, they do, yeah, but they kind of got to, haven't they? You know, they know what it's like up there.
I think his video got more dislikes than views as well.
Amazing.
Sometimes dislikes is quite a good thing though as well, isn't it?
Yeah, yeah.
Because at least you're making someone think about what you're doing and talking about.
Saying that, we've got 1 dislike on the podcast.
Yeah, that's probably Carl. Anyway.
Yeah, probably. Although he's apologised. Cole, we're cool, man. We're cool. If we ever meet, I'll hug you. It'll be cool.
Right, guys. Okay, so we're going to move on to the next topic. This is for you, and this is topics and what
Yeah,
do we
I'm
do?
going to put it out to everyone. Well, apart from Adam, really, because he didn't do motovlogs, but people go on about it. But you might start at some point. Are you going to start doing them?
No,
No. All right.
I'm not very good.
What you doing, Adam? Right.
Too hard.
Basically, when you see when you're first starting out, everyone finds it hard thinking about shit to talk about, don't they? Like people always ask on these fucking forums, like, what do I talk about? What do I talk about? And I think you can talk about anything you want. You know what I mean? You've got like an entire universe to talk about because someone will watch you out there.
You can talk about nothing, man.
Yeah, you can talk about nothing, but you've got like common things you can talk about. You can talk about your bike, you can talk about why you're doing it, you can talk about all this general shit. And then if you do more and more, you'll eventually get better at it, and you'll find links between little things. That's what I tend to do when I'm riding. I don't think about what to talk about. If something catches my eye, then I'll just start talking about it.
Same.
And that'll go into something else and something else and something else, and you know that's how it just kind of flows a bit better, you know, rather than trying to rehearse something anyway. How do you do it, Tom?
Sometimes I get an idea of sort of what I might want to talk about, but when I get out, most of the time I forgot what I was thinking about anyway. So I just start making shit up.
Yeah.
I can never remember anything, so...
No, I thought of starting something in work, and then I got out and I got to the lights, and I'm like, what the fucking hell was that?
Oh yeah, I've laid there at night thinking, oh yeah, good idea. Wake up in the morning, oh, I can't remember that. Fuck it.
The only ones I try and remember are the fucking singing songs because I've got to remember them, and that's the only ones. Smoke.
Dude, I've deleted so many of my videos.
Yeah.
Like, so many of them have never made it online because I just get home and I think that was shit. Like, full-on bollocks.
Van, you've not done it for a while. Why not?
Something to do with this podcast editing and chopping all and ooze out and dead space and an absolute nightmare. And I'll be glad that we do this and we just now push this out because I've got then time to do what I want.
Just got news about shit to talk about though.
What do I? Oh, it's stuff that pisses me off during the day or works about kicking me off.
Or, Morny bastard.
Yeah, I do whinge. I whinge quite a lot, but I only have a really short distance to travel, and I've got to squeeze as much as I can into that, and I'm just constant babbling all the way to work. I'll get
Baron like made his channel from like whinging a lot of the time at the beginning. You know what I mean? It's like
almost all I do is whinge.
You know what I mean? We're inherently whingy bastards, so I mean, use your strength. You know what I mean? Don't try and be American and be all happy and enthusiastic and shit. Be a moaning bastard.
I'm very happy and very enthusiastic, and I whinge like mad. Yeah. But yeah, it's just stuff that's around you and stuff that triggers you off and stuff that's going on in your life. I mean, I've done one probably about 7 or 8 times, and there's no way it's ever going to go to air, and it's quite a personal one. And each time I think about it and I look at it and I go, nah, I'm not going to do that. Because you think to yourself that, okay, probably people would want to know about that, but that's a different part of my life, and I can't combine that with what I'm doing here. You just can't do it. So.
Cool.
I done something similar. I wrote about depression, and then I changed it about 20 times because I thought no one wants to read about depression, but it's quite a common thing.
It is, yeah. There was that thing. Forensics Ninja did the National Suicide Awareness thing, didn't you? I don't know if anyone saw it. It was National Suicide Awareness Week, and like quite a few vloggers did quite a few vlogs about it, you know.
Yeah, AJ Nickelodeon done one about depression as well, didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think Spikey as well. Spiky Biker, he's done one as well.
No, I didn't know all this. Fine.
Just watch the vlogs.
Yeah, you fucking copycat. File a copyright claim on him.
Right, guys. Okay, so Adam, we're going to move over to you, and I think I'm going to join in with this a little bit. But this is with meetups. Considering the one that's coming up, the red spicy sausage, or the one down at Lumi's, and that's more you're going to this one.
I'm afraid I will. Yeah.
So, and I've seen the abuse that you've already given people online, which is like, you know, if you see them.
I'm touching them. Yeah.
So yeah. So Adam, over to you, mate.
You start. I was going to just mention.
All right. Yeah. Well, basically, this last weekend on Sunday, I met up with a few guys up at Squire's Cafe in Leeds.
I went to the wrong one, didn't I?
You did, didn't you?
Mm.
Where did you go?
Squire's in where I live. Instead of them, but
just
Squire's in Devon.
Were they just a bunch of old men and prostitutes?
Yeah.
Sounds perfect.
Yeah.
It's a good dogging spot, isn't it?
Yeah.
With the pitch.
There's a dogging spot just down the road from me, actually.
Dogging on the
Then
bike.
why aren't you there, man?
I might just do like one motovlog and just go there and just put it out just the once.
I'll go viral.
That's the idea.
Brilliant.
Sorry?
Yeah. So there were a few of us who got together. Carl came and abused me for a little bit. This is Carl. There was also Bulldog Badger as well who abused me for a while. A few other people. I'm just trying to see if there were anybody else on here. Yeah, there were Tame Biker as well. Nice to meet up with him. I've been sort of like dealing. Oh man, but I've been dealing with him. I've been speaking to him for quite some time now. Yeah, and Carl Sant, I went over with him. Carl Sant won. And it was a really good day. Met up with a few. There's a guy who Jesus Christ, I'm a drug dealer. the guy I spoke to for quite some time, watched his YouTube channels, Newman as well. It was nice to see him. And there were a few others as well. Lurch on a bike. Biker. Who else? I can't remember all the names. Anyway, I apologise if I've missed you out. And it was nice. It was the first thing I've been to, and it was just different to meet up with people and actually see them in real life. It's a bit nervy, but you got to go out there and meet people. End of.
Yeah, you want some, Carl? Sorry, mate. Carl is coming on to me in the chat, I think. Dude, I'm all yours, man. I'm all yours. Send me a picture. You're not much.
Oh, no. Yeah, so yeah, they're really good things, and like I said, this the one down south at Lumes coming up. Over to you, Adam. I guess this is where you can introduce your part of the app. Where?
Yeah, my app again. I feel like I'm just selling it.
This is it.
Yeah, well,
Sell the dream. Sell the dream.
Yeah. Where do I start? Well, have any of you organised a meetup?
Well, this is the one that I did this Sunday. I honestly didn't think anybody would come. I thought a couple might, but Bulldog travelled from bottom part of Wales all the way to Leeds.
Holy shit.
Like a 7-hour all-round trip, and it was madness. He spent about half an hour with us and then went, had a burger.
I hope you at least tossed him off. Jesus Christ.
Oh, there are a few of us were big, but it's, it can only take so much. But yeah, so it wasn't that difficult to do, but it's just keeping track of who's coming and who's not coming in. I think that was a hard part, to be honest, but
yeah.
I guess the app's going to be able to do that for us.
Yeah. With the app, all you do is log in. It'll have like a map on it. You put a pin in the location where you want the meetup. Then a box will come up where you put in your time and all your information, and then you can join the meetup, and then that links to their social media accounts. So then when you go and just go on the map, have a look for meetups and stuff, you can actually see who's going, and then talk to them over social media.
And that's perfect. That's
awesome.
Perfect. That's it. Because then you can see ahead who's actually going to be there.
Yeah.
It's perfect, really.
Yeah, and that's and it also it will work as a GPS system, so you can actually just plug your headphones into it, put your phone in your pocket, and it will give you directions there.
That's good. Brilliant. Smoy, what's the plan then for you? Are you planning?
Don't die.
Are you planning one?
I've thought about it a couple of times. The difficulty is location, man. The difficulty is being on the Isle of Wight, which is shit, and with like crap roads, and it's expensive as fuck to get down here. It's just, yeah, I'm kind of thinking about it, but if I did it, it'd be a mainland affair. But again, there's just a worry that you do it, and then the weather is shite, or your mum dies the day before, or something happens, and then it ends up being a tremendous flop, and you feel like a bellend. I mean, more of a bellend than usual. But yeah, it's something that I want to do for sure, definitely.
Yeah, I think to be honest, there'd be quite a lot of people that turn up. I mean, it's like with Spicy and Renners. It's I think that's going to be quite a big event.
It'll be a big one, yeah.
I mean, what's the idea? Have they actually booked out the whole of Lumes?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just like an unofficial thing. But having said that, I know that Renner is good friends with the people that either own or run it, or some of the staff, or something like that. She's got a bit of a relationship going on with them, so it wouldn't surprise me if she'd managed to arrange something with those guys. It's going to be a good fun, man. I look forward to it.
Good stuff. It's a shame I'm up in Leeds and it's not Catting Else chance on 1.5. But it should be good. There should be plenty of videos out from that. Right, okay, so I'm going to move us on now, and we're going to move on to what we actually do this for, and that's new vloggers and the people who we want to pimp out there, really. I'll come back to you guys as well, you, Smo and Pom, to see if there's anybody you can think of who's new, who's probably not got that many subscribers, and basically that's it, just to be able to put the names out, explain what they do and how,
Yeah, watch this spaceman, basically. Can you guys hear that twat outside? There's some little scrote outside with a scooter running or something. And can you go and spit on him, please, mate? That'd be great.
Sounds like a two-stroke.
Yeah, something like that. Little bastard just revving outside. Anyway, yeah, I love the idea of trying to support newer guys. Please go and die in a fire. Whoever the fuck that guy is. He's riding away anyway. So yeah, I've decided to do a subscriber spotlight thing, which at the end of my next vlog and subsequent vlogs, as many times as I can, I'm going to be chucking on a 60-second video from any of my subscribers who has less than 1,000 subs themselves, who wants to be featured in an attempt to kind of grow the community a little more, because it's got to be said, man, community is easily my favourite part of vlogging. Like, without a shadow of a doubt, I've met some of the coolest, the most amazing, the most diverse people through vlogging. We're all brought together by motorcycles and how cool they are. So instantly you guys have something to talk about, and it's a perfect icebreaker. And so I thought a subscriber spotlight would be a good idea to try and bring a few more people into the limelight. Because it's difficult, and there's a strange politics behind just straight up shouting people and like retweeting all their stuff and watching all their videos, because realistically you just can't do it. There's not enough hours in the day to reply to everyone and watch everybody's video and like vouch for them personally, because I could vouch for some guy who's, you know, released a video, and then he's in his next video he's like horribly racist, he's like fuck black people and fuck Asian people, and then I'm like, brilliant, so I've just endorsed this guy who's a total dick. Whereas at least the subscriber spotlight is much more kind of unique. So I'm kind of hoping that I can help boost the community in that way.
Good stuff. I think we're going to actually mention that a little bit later on, but we've mentioned it now. It's a good thing. It's I mean, a lot of us who speak to you on Twitter, we're all quite low views, you know, and low subscribers. But I think once you get into it and you do it more and more and more, you get to a point where it's like, well, to be honest, do I need so many subscribers? You know, if people are watching my stuff, they don't need to be subscribing, they can just be viewing it. And there's a strange balance between views and subscribers, and you think that if you've got not a lot of views, or you've got plenty of views but you've not got the subscribers, it's like, you know. But, yeah, have you spoke to RJ about this? Have you got written permission that you're allowed to do that?
Yeah, it's cool. I just gave him a handy behind the bike shed. We're cool. Don't chase numbers, man. If you're chasing numbers, then you're doing it for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
It's just be patient, man. It's so easy to say that kind of thing. It's just so much harder to back it up and to make people realize. Just keep going. Just do it for the fun of it, man. I mean, I made a video about this ages ago where I said that there are so many people that have been subscribed to me for fucking ages. Baron, Leadpin, Adrian Nickelodeon, 6'4" Honda. And I remember when people like Adrian and 6 Foot used to message me and say, hey man, when's your next video online? Look at them now, man, and look at me. There's this enormous gap, but so what? It doesn't matter. These guys they're awesome and they're great fun and they're cool to talk to. And that's where the fun is for me. Chasing numbers means nothing, seriously.
Good. Right. Anyway, so we'll go back to where we're going to be, which is we're going to say we've got two vloggers that we want to mention each, and why we want to mention them, and then we'll come to you two guys if there's anybody new that you like. I'm actually, the two that I put down was, I mentioned him earlier on, which was Human883. He's been on for quite some time. He's from around here. I met him on Sundays. He's a great guy, and I've managed just to get him onto Twitter. And he's a good bloke. He's fantastic to watch. His filtering is amazing. It's so fast and so aggressive. It's impressive. And the other guy is, I don't really want to say this because he's actually watching, which is this is Carl. And the reason being is because his videos are so strange in some of the stuff that he does. He's one where he's just playing one of these.
Yeah.
And some bizarre stuff that he does.
His Zombie Apocalypse one.
I've not seen it yet.
Oh, it's amazing.
Still trying to catch up on a lot of stuff, but yeah. So those are my two guys. Go check them out. Yep, they need your views. So who's next?
I do. Yeah, mine's actually Lammy, IW, and the Manimal.
Bless him.
Yeah, just because I say it all the time that they're likeable, they're unique, but that's what I like in a motovlogger, to be honest. But if I have to watch a lot of vlogs and I'm just worn out because people send me videos to watch. I'll just have a break and watch a bit of Lammy and a bit of the Manimal, just to kind of like bring me up a little bit, refresh me, because they're very different and just fun to watch, aren't they?
Yeah. It seems like they don't take shit seriously, you know.
No.
Which is a good thing about it.
Yeah, that's
I love
amazing.
those kids.
Yeah.
Special kids. I love them.
Oh, but they're not splitting up. But who's going to uni? I think the Lammy.
Lammy. Yeah.
Lammy's going to uni. So
I don't know if anybody's seen on tonight and yesterday that it looks like Lammy's got a new mate.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
It's not good, is it?
Cheating on Manimal, man.
Hi guys, Sixsmithy here. When I'm not being a cunt, I like to listen to TMVUK podcast with me in it because I love my own voice.
Okay. You're talking about those two. There were I can't remember who it was. I think it was Phil Tonic last night had put out a tweet about Loomies, and it's an event that's happening this weekend, and they've got them outside Loomies with the helmets on. And it's part of the advertisement. It's really strange. I'm sure people had seen it last night, but yeah, it was interesting.
Yeah, the thing is, the Barnstormer guys are super cool, amazing bunch of dudes. So they're well behind the vlogger movement. They're really supportive of us. It's great.
Yeah, I see them connecting to quite a lot of people. To be honest, I think what are you, Adam, that were fighting over a cup with TMVUK?
Yeah. Yeah, I was talking to BMW, and the Tame Bikers just joined in, started chatting, and they gave him a free mug, and they refused to give me one. They pretty much told me I asked for one, but they asked the Tame Biker to take a photo of him wearing the mug. So I've convinced the Tame Biker to wear his TeamMotoVlogUK t-shirt with the mug and send it to BMW.
That'll do.
Yeah, that'll do, just to get one over. They're the winners.
Six, what about you?
Oh yeah, I have gone for 3-star recruits, for like brand new. You know, there's 2 guys on Groms, just hooning around in Texas. I think it's brilliant. I don't normally watch hooligan videos, but they look like they're having a bit of fun. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I watched them this morning. They were riding through car parks in America, and they were literally not sticking to the roads. They were going through pathways and all sorts.
Yeah. Well, you couldn't do that here. I couldn't get my FV up some of these paths. I'd reach the end of one and you'd have them big metal barriers. Oh, that's the fucking end of that. I better reverse it back up.
And who's your other guy?
I've gone for Riding Spitfire. He's like a London motovlogger. Just basically his filtering videos are good. He's got some good music to it. He's good editing. Like straight off the bat, he's got some good editing. You know. So yeah, those are my 2.
Brilliant, guys. Is there anybody who you've seen recently that's quite new?
Real tough question, man. There are plenty of people that I'm aware of who deserve way more than they've got. Trying to name them all will just get me in deep shit with the rest of them.
Name one.
Just
one.
All right. Well, actually, one person I saw who was in the chat earlier is Smokey Bar. I think he's got quite a lot of potential to go quite a long way. He's well spoken. He's clear. He's pretty funny. He's witty. I think he could go quite a long way. There was also another guy, Official Revelo called himself, rode a street triple. I think he had quite a lot of potential too, but I haven't seen anything from him for a while, so I don't know where he's gone. I don't know if he fell down a hole or some shit.
Talking about vloggers who seem to disappear, who've left, there used to be a guy that I used to really like, God, his name, Alpha Delta. I don't know if you remember him, Smo.
I don't actually, but to be fair, the amount of through traffic is just crazy trying to keep up. But nothing comes to mind now. Right,
okay. I've asked other people, no one remembers him. I think it must have been only me who watched it.
It's just you watched him, that's why he's gone.
So I think what it was. Right, okay. Pom, what about you?
I'll go for I'm Tenko. It's a Scottish motovlogger.
Yeah, we had
off his head.
Yeah, he is. We mentioned him over week on our first podcast. Over month.
It's when he put his mirrors on the end of his bars, and when he revs it, the mirror just turns as well. So you can't actually use them. And the other one's Saf Motovlogs. It's a geezer in the Sunshine Coast in Australia. I've been talking to him for ages. Like we started at the same time, and yeah, he's really good. I like his off-road stuff.
Very good. So there you go, guys. Go check him out, and you should be entertained. Or you will be entertained, especially with Carl. He's a bit of a weirdo, though.
He is a bit of a weirdo.
Freak.
You can't have him on here. He'll just destroy it. Right.
Carl and Bulldog together.
Yeah.
Will be shut down.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. Right. So the next. There's a few things I want to mention, and Smo's already covered on it, which is the subscriber spotlights, which I think Six, you wanted to mention this as well.
Yeah, there's quite a few doing it, and the Smo, you're starting one. Jay's done it for fucking ages. I want to start doing one. I mean, I've only got like 186 people, but I think if I can get people who are like got 10 subs, 12 subs, and just start doing like a little 2-minute thing for them.
Yeah, do it, mate. Everyone deserves a shot.
You know?
Exposure is the most difficult thing to get as a vlogger.
Yeah, so...
No one knows you exist.
Yeah, so I'm going to start doing like a weekly one. You know, just find new people, put some clips in a fucking bit of footage together. Just whack it up there, you know? Hopefully, you know, I think the more people you get in this community, the bigger it'll grow.
Yeah.
I think the gaming one is that there's so many people in it, you know? It's so easy to do as well, you know what I mean? All you need is like an Xbox One and a fucking headset and you're like fucking, you'll be a legend. Yeah.
Is he a dig there?
Hmm?
Hmm?
No.
No, Smo just went really quiet.
Oh, no comment, man. I think everybody's fucking lovely.
Yeah, we also as well wanted to mention RJ's fake guy who's claiming to be him.
Oh, yeah.
The email about a camera.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What a tit. Does he really think that's going to work, man? Hi, I'm RJ, yeah, the guy based in London. Can you ship some cameras to fucking wherever it was?
Slovenia or somewhere.
Slovenia, that's the one. What a dick.
It's going to happen. It's going to happen quite a lot, to be honest. There's going to be a lot of people out there who are just going to take chances, and they're just going to. What can you do? It's just one of those things.
Like there's a do it with Dan. There's a fake do it with Dan Twitter account, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's me, and it's just hilarious. He's offering free T-shirts, free iPhone covers.
Can you
Do it
imagine?
with Dan actually sell iPhone covers?
I don't know.
Does he actually do that? That's fucking amazing. But honestly, if you have to pretend to be somebody else, you might as well just fuck off and die in a hole. Like, really? Come on, man.
We're just talking about that, and I feel a little bit bad about this. Over the last few days, I've been talking to someone who's had the same doubts about it as me, and there was a lad who claimed to have had a bike accident, and he put pictures of his bike accident out. I mean, bike accidents are just grim affairs and horrific, but this guy's put these pictures out, and you look at these pictures and you think, okay, that was pretty bad. And for some reason, someone who we're talking to put it out onto Google and just search through it, and before you know it, these pictures are from accidents from like 5 years ago that happened to someone in Australia, and then the one from an accident in Germany. And
makes you wonder what the incentive is, man. It's like if you've never had attention before.
Yeah.
Like, I wonder if that's it. I mean, it sounds so cliche and stuff, but it's like, did your dad ignore you when you were a kid or something? Like, seriously, it's like, what is it that makes you so desperate to have other people's attention that you're prepared to go as far as to make shit up and risk alienating everybody just for 5 minutes of attention? I don't get it. I've never understood it.
It made no sense. It absolutely made no sense to me at all. And we basically aired him last night and said, look, this is fake. Why are you doing this? And instantly I were blocked.
You were blocked straight away. I've not been blocked yet.
And yeah.
Again. No.
Have you asked him about it?
No, not yet.
Well, yeah, it's a shame. I mean, and I felt pretty bad about it afterwards, because this could be just a kid who's just wanting, like you say, Smo, just attention. It could be someone with a serious mental issue, and you think, oh, shit, should I have done that? But no, accidents. If you're claiming that you are somebody and you're clearly not, that's one thing. But saying oh, look at me, I've had this terrible bike accident, and I've had this done to me and that done to me. It's like, that's completely different. These are actual. I think one of the photographs was from somebody who had died as well.
Yeah, the wreck.
Brilliant.
And it's just like, no. So so fakes in general. So RJ's fake and our fake. It were.
Yeah, but fakes get easily spotted on YouTube, don't they?
Yeah. Well, this guy's channel.
Yeah.
He had YouTube. I asked him about his channel, and he says it'd been deleted. YouTube took it down, and I asked why. He says, "Oh, they didn't give a reason." Well,
Oh,
they
fuck off.
Yeah.
would definitely
They
give
just
a
do
reason.
that. They just take channels off for the fuck of it.
Yeah. Yeah. So that was that were basically grim night last night, but.
Oh well.
Yeah, we normally do a viral video at this time to discuss the viral video, but I don't think we actually found one this week, did we? This morning.
What about the guy who falls off in the pissing rain in Thailand?
I haven't seen that one.
Not seen it.
Oh, you should fucking Google it. Look it up right now. It's insane.
Right, well,
Some dude firing it down a freeway somewhere, in like with aquaplanes. His bike drops down, his girlfriend falls off, and he manages to grab hold of her, and they slide a couple hundred meters or something. It's insane.
Really?
Terrifying, man.
I've watched that.
yeah. So okay, so there is a viral video to look at.
There is one.
Yeah, there you go.
Just not very viral.
Right. I think one of the next topics I wanted to talk about were 360 cameras. Does anybody know anything about these? Because I keep hearing these mentioned, but
I saw the video of some American fella who's got like 8 million subs or something, and he's walking around his house with a 360 camera, and it looks fucking nuts.
Yeah.
I saw.
I think that sucks.
No, you just do it live because it records the whole room.
Yeah, but dude, imagine the processing power needed to. I mean, you're recording what 1080, like 6 times or something. Holy shit, that's going to take an age, man. I couldn't be asked to stitch all that bollocks together. I'm not going to argue though. It does look amazing.
I know Leadpin was talking about looking and getting one to take on the back of the bike. It would look good.
It's all you, man.
It would look good though.
Oh yeah, it'd be amazing.
yeah, but if you're watching it on a phone, or
turn your
it's
phone.
going to give you that definition.
But you move your phone and it actually moves around.
Yeah, you do. You look around, don't you?
Yeah.
So you're the twat turning around on the train in the morning. I love it.
Yeah.
No, I don't work.
I mean, you can imagine though, people in cars.
Yeah.
That'd be definitely interesting.
Even now.
Yeah, so yeah, the 360 cameras. I'm still in two minds whether that's a good idea. Like you say, I mean, the amount of, I mean, it's hard enough for us to actually upload these videos as it is now. It takes forever and a day, and a lot of people are complaining about how long it's taking. But something like that just takes so long. It wouldn't be worth it. Not at the moment, it wouldn't be. Has anybody actually filmed in 3D?
No.
Nah, 3D's kind of died, mate, to be honest. Like, the sales of 3D TVs and stuff has just fallen off. It's just not happening. Even buying, like, 3D gaming shit, you just can't find it anymore. It's a shame, because it was pretty awesome, but it's gone nowhere.
Oh, that's it's just something different. So something different for people to do something new. So if anybody else actually decides that they're going to start filming 3D, I think that'd be probably.
Oh, I would check it out for sure. It would be amazeballs.
I think to take probably one of the bigger guys to do it and start it off, like 6 foot or Motonosti or something like that. They start doing it, and people would just copy and start doing it on their own anyway. You know what I mean?
You'll see, probably. Carl, this is Carl. There you go, mate.
There you go.
3D.
It'd just be cock shots with him, though, wouldn't it?
It would be.
Yeah, do it in 3D so we can see how small it is, mate.
Oh, our 10 bikers found that video, by the way.
Yeah, I saw
yeah,
that. I
it's
just watched
scary.
it. It's mental, that, yeah.
Right, okay. We've had no letters. Have we had any letters, Adam? 'Cause we've had none through our connection. No letters or anything, really.
How about questions? I've got a few questions.
Okay, go on,
And
questions.
we've also got shit on the side as well. We've also got people are commenting on the side and we're just ignoring them.
How do you even see that shit? I don't know.
It's monthly abuse.
So, okay, what questions have we got there?
The first question is from you, Van Van. Where am I sleeping now?
Yeah,
me
what's
after
up?
watching my channel. She didn't. Loves me singing. Loves everything about it. Never got a chance to watch. I've this in here permanently.
Do you want to explain that one actually? 6.
No, I don't. I'm just gonna
6 is
skip over that one.
I'll tell him.
No,
6
no.
He broke, and his wife says, "Well, shall we go and watch your YouTube videos?" And at that point, 6 goes.
And delete this.
Right, go on, carry on, mate.
Oh Christ! Well, that's Bulldog Badger. Bulldog Badger's got what makes you moist. The thing that makes you smile the most. One thing. What can you pick? Van, you first.
I have no idea, mate.
Oh, fucking hell. Palm?
For me, it's my bike, obviously.
Bike. There we
You
go.
know, when you just walk away from that, and you just see it sitting there looking nice. I do want to shag my bike.
Too far. Anyway, Adam.
Move on.
For me, it's when a really slow driver just like fucks off, and then you have a chance to just bomb it.
Fair enough. Smo?
Oh, it's got to be filtering, man. Well, unless I can say touching myself, obviously. That's pretty.
Well, you can say that if you want.
Oh, touching myself. Well, no, I say that. I don't smile when I do it, man. That's kind of creepy. Just imagine yourself smiling while you do it. That's wrong.
When you touch yourself while you're filtering.
That's even better. Yeah.
That would be good.
Always
That'd be a
smiling.
skill. Mine is the feeling of acceleration. Doesn't matter on what. I'm not bothered about top speed. Just that feeling of accelerating. I just love.
Yeah, that's a good one.
We have a question from S Webb. I don't know who that is.
What's up, Sam?
Sam Webb. There we go.
Sam Webb, great guy.
Says, why is Smo so goddamn sexy? So Smo.
I can only assume my mother's vagina was perfectly shaped to sculpt my face.
There you go. Perfect answer.
There you go. I've no idea, man.
Blind Rider has asked, what's everyone's favourite thing to have for breakfast? I don't know why.
Blind Rider's mum.
There you go, Blind Rider's mum. Van.
Food, mate.
Anything. Just food. Just the chance to eat.
I'm a big lad. What did you expect?
Yeah, but you gotta have one thing that you like the most.
Sugar.
Eggs.
Eggs.
I like eggs.
There we go. I'm a man of eggs. Pom?
Irish fry-up, I think.
Are you going to be able to do it when you go down Oz, though?
Are
you going to change?
Well, I went over there in November and I had kangaroo. That was alright.
For breakfast?
Well, it was a steak. I'm a fat boy.
Not to eat.
Yeah, I can eat a kangaroo.
Was it dead?
Yeah, I've ate kangaroo before.
That's alright.
Adam.
Black pudding.
Black pudding?
You sick man.
Get him out. Kick him out now.
You what?
Kick him out now. He likes black pudding. That's just weird.
It's nice.
Lovely.
Any more, mate?
I've got loads, trust me. We've got an actual proper one from Weem, because he's going to be on next month, so check it for Weem. Alright, what do you do with your data or footage? Do you archive, keep bits, or delete them, or delete the lot?
Well, for me, I start quite a bit and never get around to editing it.
First world motovlogger problems right there.
I just edit and then delete it.
Do you delete all the source stuff, yeah?
Yeah, all of it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
when I finish deleting, I'll just delete it.
It's
If
just
I've
too
not
much.
used stuff for like 2 weeks as well, I'll just end up deleting that shit as well. I think that's if I've not used it by then, I'm not going to use it.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'll keep all mine, because if I've got anything extra, I'll just use it as music video or something.
Fair enough. We have
I think we'll leave it for questions at the moment because we've got a couple of last little things to go through, and I'm looking at the time and I'm aware of the time. We tried to keep this to an hour, so we'll just move on to one of the last points, which is the legend of the month. So each month we look at the people that we think that needs a proper section to themselves. I think last month for what happened with his bike and what he does for motovlogging and what he's done for motovlogging, we gave it to RJ. I think the month before, but what before it was somebody who mentioned as well, 186. it's worthwhile causes that people do. And one that I thought about this time was blood bikers. The work that they do for free, it's impressive. They ride all night just to get blood from one place to another when everybody's fast asleep. And there's one of the guys who I speak to quite a bit from Yorkshire, Biker, Biker.
Yeah.
Biker. He's a blood biker, and there's a few of them out there who do it. It's definitely worthwhile. Anybody can get involved in it. They've got to go through certain courses and that, but it's worthwhile, and it saves lives. So I think they deserve a round of applause.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah. Why not, man? Fuck it. Do they pay for their own fuel, or is that subsidised or something?
I'm not too sure. I think that will be.
I guess it's subsidised when it's.
I think it will be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It seems like an interesting thing, you know. Seems like it'd be good fun to do, but you gotta have the time for doing it, man.
Yeah.
You know, just to devote yourself to that.
Yeah. So if you want to find anything out, just speak to Biker.
Biker.
And
yeah.
He'll point you in the right directions. I'm sure they're always wanting people. I think that's it for this month, and just basically what's coming up next month, which is we're hoping to have Weem and V-Twin Vlogster on.
Sweet.
So I'm wondering if Weem's actually going to bring Dark Weem as well.
He says he will. He says he will.
God, I love Weem.
I've seen the video.
Yeah, there's nothing to be said about it, really. It's one of the things you just kind of watch and then just turn your PC off.
You just got to think about your life.
I'm ready for him.
You're ready.
Yeah, so that's hopefully we'll get on next month. And just to say thank you for joining us tonight. We're at 16 viewers at the moment, which obviously our highest audience that we've had.
No shit. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, so guys, thanks for coming on. Adam, 6, as per usual. You've been great. Smo, thanks a lot for coming on. Didn't expect
No worries, man. It was fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed it. And Pam, thanks a lot, guy.
Yep, cheers, mate.
When are you looking to go down to Australia?
Hopefully around February time. But
Right, so
it just depends on visas and shit like that.
You're down south. Are you off to Sausage Fest?
No,
No.
it's only a bit too gay.
Where do you think I'm going?
Okay, guys, thanks for watching us. And we'll catch you next month. This will be available to download after we've edited it as well. Don't forget, like, comment, subscribe, usual stuff. But yeah, put those comments in. We enjoy reading them, and we try to answer every single one, which we can at the moment because it's only a small amount. So thanks a lot, guys, and we'll see you next month.
Take it easy, people.
Everybody, this is 3-Star Recruit. And when I'm not busy riding on sidewalks and acting like an idiot, I'm watching and listening to the TMVUK podcast and these 3 cunts.